Hi everyone, welcome to my Hips and Twists Vinyasa Flow. This is an intermediate class around 60 minutes long. So because it's intermediate, please modify where you need. Use props if they're available to you and you'd like to, but they're not required. We'll be focusing, like I said, on hip opening and strengthening, mobility, and on twisting and mobility through the spine. We'll use some slower poses and then some dynamic movements later on. But once you're ready to get started, we are going to actually get started in the only in posture we'll be taking, don't worry, butterfly pose. So you'll start with the soles of your feet together, the knees apart. You may choose to sit up on a block or a blanket to help tilt the pelvis forward. But because we're taking the yin version of this pose, we're going to allow the spine to round, allowing the head and neck to be heavy. Perhaps the palms face up. Unlike bound angle pose, a more active vinyasa-based posture, we're not keeping the spine long and forcing ourselves deeper into this posture, but rather we're softening into it. Allow the eyes to close as you're ready. Get out any movements or fidgets that you need to make. Oftentimes when we have tightness or tension in our hips, it's not just the muscles that are tight, although they may be. But more often than not, chronic tightness or tension comes from restricted fascia or connective tissue. The connective tissue surrounds our muscles, it's between our muscles, it's inside of them. But our muscles are a lot stronger than connective tissue. So when the muscles are warm and when they're working, when they're engaged, they take over and it becomes almost impossible to access the fascia. But here, when we soften, when we're still, when we do a posture in the beginning of a practice before the muscles are warm, it becomes much easier to access, open, and release the connective tissue in our body. So let go of the forcing, the engaging, the pulling, the tendency to do any of those things. Even resist the urge to open the eyes and look around. Because we want to let all of the muscles be soft, even the small subtle ones of the eyes, of the fingers, of the toes. Find your breath in this stillness. Feeling each inhale fill the body. Feeling each exhale empty it. Feeling the back of the body expand and rise. Maybe space is created between the shoulder blades as you inhale. Feeling the opposite as you exhale. Notice if perhaps you've already deepened in this posture, not from doing or forcing, but from undoing and allowing, from surrendering into it, allowing your body weight and gravity to do the work. Be here just for a little while longer. So breathe. Be. Knowing that there will be plenty of time throughout the practice to move and to engage, to find effort, sense of engaging and doing. But for now, to find its counterpart, the ease and the stillness. The surrendering. Take a few more breaths. Notice if anywhere has started to bring in a sense of engagement and soften into those places. Take a couple more breaths. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Sigh it out. Slowly and mindfully start to roll back up the spine. And at the top, grab a hold of the ankles, draw the elbows and shoulders back, draw the heart forward, look up. Take another breath in. Sigh it out. And then gently bring the knees together. Take the feet hips width distance apart and the hands behind you. As you inhale, press down to lift the chest. And as you exhale, press down to lift the hips. Finding a reverse table just to counter our butterfly pose. Deep breath in and out. Inhale and exhale. Lower the hips down, cross at the ankles. Reach the arms overhead, take a breath. And as you exhale, take the hands to the heart, close your eyes again. And just take a moment here to guide and set your intention for this practice. Think about whatever it was that brought you to your mat right now. Why are you here? Why do you practice yoga? And why right now? Maybe it's something physical, mental, emotional, spiritual even. Maybe a combination of some of those things. But whatever it is that makes this practice right now significant to you, together we'll seal those intentions in by taking a deep breath in through the nose. And once again, a sigh through the mouth. Deep inhale. Exhale. And from here, roll over the shins, coming into tabletop. And just to warm up the spine, as you inhale, drop the belly down, lift the gaze. As you exhale, round the spine, push down into the mat. Inhale to cow, drop the belly, look up. Exhale to cat and round. One more, inhale. And exhale. And inhaling to neutral. And as you're ready, tuck the toes under, lifting up and back to down dog. And in this first down dog, as always, find any movements you might need. Maybe you pedal through the feet. Maybe you move the hips side to side or the head and neck side to side. Maybe stillness would feel better and more appropriate for you here in the beginning of your practice. Take a few breaths. And from here, as you inhale, round the spine, lift the heels, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lift from the hips and belly, up and back to down dog. Inhale, roll forward, look forward at the top. Exhale, up and back. Once more, inhale forward. And pause here, look forward. Stay here or lower halfway through chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale back to down dog. Knowing you can always modify or change that vinyasa as you need throughout the practice. You can drop the knees. You can take cobra instead of up dog. You can skip it all together. On your next inhale, bend the knees, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop the feet. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale all the way up, the arms reach up. Exhale, the hands to the heart. And now here, separate the feet out to the edges of the mat. And as you inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, sink the hips down to Malasana, or low squat. Now here, I know it's the beginning of our practice, so we might not be warm here. So please Feel free to sit on a block, a blanket, to put something under the heels if you need. But just like in our yin postures, although this isn't a yin posture, we want to do this pose while the body's still a little cool, so that we can really work into the connective tissue of the hips and the areas that tend to cause tightness more than just working into the muscles. Even though it might feel more comfortable when the body's warm, we might get more benefit here. Now, of course, even though we're taking the more active variation, you can always take the inversion too if you'd rather, by taking the hands down and rounding the spine. And take a few more breaths here. Relax the face, the jawline, the fingers, the toes, all the places where we tend to hold tension. Deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale. As you exhale, take the hands down, straighten the legs. Keep the feet wide apart, but turn the feet forward if they were turned out. Now here, if you have a block, you might place it out in front of you right in the center. Otherwise, you might bend the knees. I don't have access to a block at this moment, so I'm going to bend my knees. But you're going to take your left hand right under your face. And as you inhale, you're going to reach the right arm up to the ceiling. You can also put it at the low back as well. Good. As you exhale, switch sides. Take the right arm down, lift the left arm up. Inhale. Exhale to switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. It's opening through our shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Reach up. Exhale, lowers the left hand down. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up. The arms reach up. Exhale the hands to the heart. Good. Now here, turn the feet out again. We're going to take that little sequence one more time. As you inhale, the arms reach. And as you exhale, squat down, Malasana. Now again, you can take a passive squat here, reaching the arms forward, rounding through the spine. If you want to challenge your balance in your squat, you might reach the arms forward or up overhead. You could also shift your weight side to side, shifting more into one foot and into the other. We want to be really strong through our legs here. So unless you're taking the yin version and kind of surrendering into this pose, be sure that you're still pressing into the feet and not just collapsing down into the hips. Relax the grip of the toes, soften the face. Take a few more breaths here. Notice perhaps a difference in this pose if the sensation has grown or changed than it did when we first came into it a couple minutes ago. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. As you exhale, hands down, straighten the legs, turn the toes forward. Again, reach for your block if you need it, but take the right hand in the center out in front of you. And as you inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale to switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, breath in. Exhale, lowers the right hand down and fold. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up, the arms reach. Exhale, the hands to heart center. Okay, take the feet back hip width distance apart. As you're ready, the arms reach up once again. Exhale to fold forward all the way down. Inhale finds length in the spine. As you exhale, we meet in down dog. Whether you step directly there, maybe you move through Vinyasa first. Your body, your practice, whatever you need right now. And that might change throughout the practice. Maybe you take Vinyasas now and you skip them later, or vice versa. It's completely up to you. Good. Now from your down dog, as you're ready, the right leg will lift. Stack the hip and bend the knee. And here start to find hip circles through the right hip. Just moving around our synovial fluid in our joint here. Trying to make those circles as big as you comfortably can, circling clockwise, counterclockwise. And a few more moments. Stay with the breath. Good. Deep breath in and out. As you're ready, circle the thigh down into the belly, shift forward, step the right foot forward. Begin to rise up to a high lunge or crescent lunge. Reaching the arms overhead. Spiraling the pinkies in. Slight micro bend of the back knee to draw the tailbone down towards the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, take the hands to the hips. Now you can leave the hands on the hips. If you need to, you can take them down to the ground instead. But as you're ready, drop the back knee down. Good. Inhale here. And exhale. Reach the arms overhead. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, reach the left arm forward and right arm back, twisting through the shoulders again in a different way. Maybe you look back towards the right hand. Take a breath. As you exhale, take the outside of the left hand, the back of the left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Now stay here, start to lean forward and slide down until you can hook the elbow, bending the elbow, making a fist. Maybe you stack the right hand on top and push down into the left hand to twist. Now notice if you twist, if your left hip is collapsing down, try to keep drawing it back slightly. And you can either stay here or you can tuck the back toes under to lift the back knee off the ground again. Completely up to you which option you take. Keep drawing the heart forward, the shoulders back. Breathe where you are. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, frame the front foot with the hands. Drop the knee down once again. Rise up, reach up. Inhale. Now as you exhale, counter twist. Reach the right arm forward, the left arm back. Notice how the right knee and thigh want to collapse inwards here. Keep pressing it out so that the knee stays over the ankle. Take a breath in and out. Now this might be where you stay. Maybe you start to take the right hand to the inside of the right thigh and push against it to twist a little deeper. Maybe you slide down to take the right fingertips to the ground, to a block, or maybe you grab the ankle. Maybe the left arm reaches up overhead. Maybe you flip the palm and take it behind the back. Your choice here. Breathe wherever you are. Keep the resistance of the right upper arm and the right inner thigh. Inhale. As you exhale, lower the hands down to the inside of the right foot. Wiggle it out to the right just a little bit further. Stay up on the hands and just for a moment, let go of the head and neck. Find a brief lizard pose here, rounding the upper back, letting the head and neck be heavy. Relaxing the grip of the right toes. Finding a little ease and stillness to balance out the effort. Breathe. Good. Start to walk the hands in towards you. Come out of the bend of the front knee some so you can pick the right leg up and bring it back into tabletop. Now in your tabletop, take your left hand under the face, reach up with your right arm. Inhale. And as you exhale, thread the right arm underneath of the left, coming all the way down onto the right shoulder and to the side of the face. Maybe your left hand reaches to the top of the mat. Maybe you keep it where it was, or maybe you reach it overhead. Finding a thread the needle twist here. Notice if your feet try to come together, try to keep them hips width distance apart, just as the knees are. Twisting through the belly, through the rib cage, through the shoulders. Breathing. Inhale. As So you exhale, take the left hand back to where it started. Press down to come up, reach the right arm up again. Exhale, lowers the right hand down. Tuck the toes under, returning to down dog. And deep breath in and out. As you inhale, the right leg lifts back behind you. Once again, stack the hip, bend the knee. Either stay here or maybe you flip your dog into wild thing pose. There's no shame in staying in three-legged dog if you'd rather not flip right now. But if you are flipping, lift the hips, lift the heart, reach through the right fingers. Inhale. As you exhale, if you flipped, slowly come back around. Everyone will step the right foot next to the left again. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. And out. Inhale, bends the knees. Exhale to step or hop the feet. Inhale, finds length. Exhale to fold in. As you inhale, come all the way up, the arms reach. Exhale, sink the hips back to chair pose. Breath in. Exhale, the hands to the heart. Inhale here. Either stay or start to twist from the belly up to the right. Now you can stay here. Maybe you hook the left elbow across the right thigh. Maybe you don't hook the elbow and you just twist. Maybe you hook the elbow to the inside of the left thigh. Good. Your choice, wherever you feel most comfortable right now. Drop the tailbone down, drop weight through the heels. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Exhale, we meet in down dog, either stepping, jumping, moving through vinyasa, or going directly there. Breath in and out. From here, as you inhale, the left leg lifts. Stack the hip, bend the knee. Stay still or start to find those circles through the hip joint, clockwise and counterclockwise. Trying to find the full range of motion through the hip joint as much as possible. You can also do this on hands and knees if doing it in down dog is a little too intense. And a couple more breaths, couple more circles. Circle the left thigh down into the belly, look forward, step the left foot forward, begin to rise up to our high lunge. Breathe here. Relax the grip of the left toes. Slight micro bend of the back knee so the tailbone can draw down. Take a breath in and out. And as you're ready, take the hands to the hips. You can always reach for the floor if you need more support, but lower the back knee down. As you're ready, reach the arms up, Anjaneyasana, our low lunge. Inhale. Exhale to twist to the left. Reach the right arm forward, the left arm back. Stay in the bend of the front knee as best as you can. Stay here or take the back of the right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Slide down until maybe you can hook the elbow, bending the elbow, making a fist. Maybe you bring the left hand on top. Push into the fist to start to twist through the spine without collapsing the right hip. Maybe you lift the back right knee. And again, you don't have to. Maybe you did on the last side and you don't wish to here, or vice versa. Our sides are very different. So be sure to honor those differences, even though we aim to be equal. It doesn't always happen that way. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, release your twist. Drop the back knee down again. Lifting up to a low lunge once more. Inhale here. As you exhale, counter twist. Reach the left arm forward, the right arm back. Stay here. Take the left hand to the inside of the left knee. Push against it. Find that resistance. Stay or slide the left hand down. Maybe reach the right arm up or take the right arm behind the back. Again, the option you chose on the other side might not be appropriate here. And honor that if that's true for you. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. So you exhale, lower the right hand down. Wiggle the left foot a tiny bit wider apart. Stay up on the hands and just round the spine. Drop the head and neck. Find lizard just for a few moments, a few breaths. More passive variation. Even though the arms are steady and the hands are strong, the legs are soft and surrendering. And one more breath. As you inhale, lift the gaze, walk the hands back to bring the left knee back to meet the right in tabletop. Breath in and out. And as you're ready, take the right hand under the face, reach up with the left arm. Exhale, threads the left arm under the right. Finding our thread the needle twist, your choice where the right hand goes. Again, might be different than it was last time. Breathe where you are. And deep breath in, breath out. As you inhale, the right arm and right hand come back to where it started. Press down to rise up, reach the left arm up. Lower the left hand down and return to downward facing dog. In your down dog, once again, the left leg lifts, stack the hip, bend the knee. Stay here, find wild thing pose. Lifting the hips, lifting the heart, reaching through the left fingertips. Breath in, breath out. So you inhale, slowly, mindfully return to down dog. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale, bends the knees. Exhale, steps or hops to the top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up, the arms reach. Exhale to chair pose. Inhale here, bringing the hands to the heart. Exhale to sink a little deeper. And as you're ready, start to twist to the left, your choice where you're taking the right elbow. Maybe to the inside of the right leg or the outside of the left. Maybe you don't hook the elbow at all, and that's your choice, and that's okay. Honor this side as it is without comparing it to the first. Relax the grip of your toes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale finds length. As you exhale, we meet in down dog. Your choice how you get there. Breath in. Sigh it out. As you inhale, the right foot steps forward. Spiral the back heel down and begin to rise up and open to warrior 2. Now here we're going to move with our breath in a little dynamic sequence just to open and strengthen through our hips. As you inhale, we're in warrior 2. As you exhale, we come to side angle. Bring the right forearm down, reach through the left arm. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, straighten the front leg, bend the back knee, sink the hips down as low as you feel comfortable, finding a side lunge. Good. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, side lunge, skandasana. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, up. Exhale, lunge. Good, one more time. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Inhale. Last time, side lunge. Inhale, warrior two. So exhale, straighten the front leg, turn the right toes in. Face the long edge of the mat, draw the tailbone down, lift the heart up. And as you're ready, soften the knees and fold forward. You can even slightly turn the toes in if you want to counter the hips some and internally rotate the femur bones, the thigh bones. Breathe here. Keep a micro bend in the knees, relax the grip of the toes. A few more breaths. As you inhale, lift halfway up. Take the left hand right underneath of the face, peel up through the right arm. You can soften the knees some if you need. You can keep the right arm reaching up to the sky, or you can take the hand to the low back or take a half bind behind the back. Try to keep the sacrum, the low back, steady and level here if you can. Letting the twist come from the belly up through the ribs and the shoulders. Lessen the hips. Inhale. Exhale, lowers the right hand down. Now here, start to shorten your stance some. Heel toe the feet in towards each other until you can return to our low squat, Malasana. Good, we'll only be here for a little bit. Take a breath in. And then here, start to look to the top of your mat. Reach the right hand forward. Start to shift into the right hand, into the right leg. Find Ardha Chandrasana, balancing half moon. Inhale here. As you exhale, very mindfully return to Malasana, our low squat. Sink the hips, lift the heart, take a breath in. As you exhale, shift forward, Ardha Chandrasana. Hold here, maybe if it's in your practice to bend your top leg and reach back for the foot or ankle, finding Chapasana, you're welcome to do so. A block under the right hand is always a good support here. Inhale. Exhale. If you grab the hold of the ankle, gently release it. Lower the left hand down. Close the left hip and lower the left foot next to the right. Fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, we meet in down dog. Take your time, use your breath. Breath in and out. As you inhale, step the left foot forward. Begin to find your way to warrior two on the left side. And again, we're going to find that dynamic flow here. Take a breath in your warrior two. As you exhale, find side angle, left forearm down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, side lunge to the right. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, up. Exhale, side lunge. Inhale. Exhale to the side. Inhale. Exhale, lunge. Inhale. Exhale, side. Inhale. Exhale, lunge. One more time. Inhale, you got it. Exhale. Inhale, up top. Exhale, last time, lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, turn the toes in. Begin to set up the feet for Prasarita Padottanasana, our wide-legged forward fold. Lift the heart, find length. Exhale to fold in. Deep breath in. Breath out. A few more breaths here. Find some ease and stillness. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Take the right hand under the face, peel up with the left arm. Take a few breaths here, either keeping the arm extended or taking it to the low back. Try to resist the urge to hike the left hip way up and drop the right hip down. Try to keep them level with one another. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale, releases the left hand down, fold in. And as you're ready, start to shorten your stance some, coming to Malasana. These are the last times we'll come here, I promise. Sink the hips down. Just take a couple breaths here. And just take a moment to notice if it feels differently now than it did in the beginning of practice when we took it for a long time. As you're ready, look to the left, to the top of your mat. Start to reach the left hand forward, turn the left foot all the way out, shift into Ardha Chandrasana. Straighten and extend the legs, straighten and extend the arms. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come back to Malasana, or low squat. And that doesn't happen in one fluid movement. It takes a little adjustment. Be willing to make those little adjustments to be in alignment. Inhale. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana, balancing half moon. Block under the left hand's always good here. Maybe you find Chapasana and bend your top leg and reach for the foot or ankle. Maybe it's only available to you on one side, or maybe it's available to you on either side. Honor your body. Stay with the breath. Inhale. If you grab the hold, gently release. Lower the right hand down. Close off the right hip, lower the right foot next to the left. Fold in and hang heavy at the top of the mat. Maybe you grab opposite elbows and sway side to side. And just let go for a few moments, a few breaths. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up, the arms reach, eyes look to the thumbs. Exhale, hands to the heart. Full breath in. Full breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Taking one last standing sequence here on each side. As you're ready, keep the hands at the heart. Bring the legs all the way together to touch. And begin to sink the hips back to chair pose. And inhale here. As you exhale, twist to the right. Hook your left elbow across. Good. Now here, keep your knees pressing together. Keep the knees bent, look forward, lean forward. Start to shift weight into your right foot and just try to kick your left heel up towards your seat, still keeping the knees together and bent. And then try to extend the left leg way back behind you, still keeping the right knee bent. Reach, 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 reach. Set the left foot down. You're in a twisted lunge. And it might not happen like that. You might have to put the hands down, step back, then twist. Maybe your left hand's on the floor and your right arm's reaching up, and that's okay. Take a breath. Exhale. Good. Now here, unwind your twist. Take the left hand down. Step your right foot back to meet your left. And then roll to the outer edge of the left foot. Drop your right foot back behind. Find Wild Thing pose again. Different way of approaching it. Inhale. Look down at the mat, and as you exhale and come around, place your right forearm down where your hand was. Roll to the outer edge of the right foot. Drop your left foot back. Find forearm wild thing. Reach through the left fingers. Maybe you're just in a forearm plank. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Place your left forearm down. Come into a forearm plank. Breath in. As you exhale, drop the knees, drop the hips. Draw the heart forward, the shoulders back. Sphinx pose. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. As you exhale, lower the head down. Stack the hands, rest the forehead on the hands. Take a few breaths here. Now here, bend both knees. Start to rise up and reach back for the outer edges of the feet or ankles. If bow pose isn't accessible to you, you can take half bow or you can take Sphinx pose again. But as you're ready, as you inhale, kick back into the hands, so draw the heart forward, and then start to lift up from the back of the thighs. Good. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. And out. Inhale. As you exhale, gently lower, let go of the feet. Stack the hands and windshield wiper the feet side to side a few times. Slow down the breath. And taking a second set or staying here, windshield wipering. As you're ready, start to reach back for the feet or ankles. As you inhale, flex the feet and kick back into the hands to draw the heart up, look up. And as you exhale, lift up from the thighs, press down through the pelvis and through the belly. Breathe here. One more breath. Good. Gently lower down. Stack the hands under the forehead, windshield wiper, side to side. Maybe you circle the heels clockwise and counterclockwise. And re-extend the legs back behind you. Take the hands under the shoulders to press up to tabletop. From your tabletop, drop the belly down, lift the heart up. Exhale, rounds the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale to round. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale to neutral, and here return to down dog. And now in your down dog, take a couple of steps forward and out wider with the feet, so you're in a shorter, wider stance. Take your hands closer together. And taking one last active twist here, start to press into your left hand. You can stay right here as well, or you might reach the right arm underneath of you for the outside of the left leg. You can bend the knees as much as you need. But if you grab a hold, either up as high as the thigh or as low as the ankle, start to pull at the leg to twist, maybe looking up underneath of the left armpit towards the ceiling or sky. Keep drawing in through the belly for support. Let the head and neck be heavy. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Good. Gently release the right hand forward. Bend the knees and step or hop the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. So you inhale, rise all the way up, the arms reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Heel toe the feet back together here. So you inhale, keep the hands at the heart, but start to sink the hips back to chair pose. Keep the knees together. Good. Last side. Inhale. So you exhale, twist to the left. Maybe you hook the right elbow across. Keep the knees together, look forward, lean forward, shift into your left leg. Try to pick the right heel up towards the seat. Keep leaning forward, keep the left leg bent, but start to reach back through the right leg, through the right toes. Inhale, exhale, steps back to your lunge. Adjust as you need. Take that in as many steps as you need. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. Gently release the hands down to frame the foot. Step the left foot back and then roll to the outer edge of the right foot. Step the left foot back behind the right. Find Wild Thing pose. Lift the hips, lift the heart. Inhale. As you exhale, look down at the hands. Place your left forearm down instead of your hand. Outer edge of the left foot. Drop the right foot back. Forearm Wild Thing. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Come around. Place your right forearm down as well. Find a brief forearm plank. And then drop the hips, untuck the toes. Draw the heart forward and up. Find Sphinx pose. Take a few breaths. Inhale. As you exhale, stack the hands, rest the forehead down. Take a few breaths and just feel the back body rise and fall with each inhale and exhale. As you're ready, bend the knees. Taking 2 more rounds of Dhanurasana, bow pose or Sphinx pose. Reach back for the feet and ankles. As you're ready, kick back, lift up, breathe. Keep drawing the shoulders down the back, the heart forward. Keep finding core support for the spine as it arcs. And keep the legs hips-width distance apart. Try to resist the urge to let the knees and thighs splay out. Good. Exhale to lower, stack the hands. Maybe windshield wiper the knees. And one last round as you're ready, setting up for bow pose or Sphinx on the forearms. Inhale, kicks back into the hands. Exhale, lifts the thighs. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to lower, stack the hands. Windshield wiper the feet. Maybe you circle the heels clockwise and counterclockwise. Good. Gently re-extend the legs behind you. Take the hands under the shoulders to press up to table. In your table, as you inhale, drop the belly to cow, look up. Exhale to round. Inhale, drops the belly. Exhale to round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to neutral, and one last time, come to downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Find that shorter, wider stance in the feet. Bring the hands closer together. And this time, as you're ready, press into the right hand and begin to thread the left arm under for the outside of the right leg. Adjust as you need. Bend the knees if you need. Put a block under the hand if you need. Just reach towards the leg instead of grabbing a hold if you need. And a couple more breaths. As you're ready, gently release the left hand forward. Bend the knees and step or hop the feet forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. And here, bend the knees to come all the way down to seated. And then keep going to come all the way down onto the back. As you come onto the back, hug the knees into the chest, rock side to side, or circle the knees clockwise and counterclockwise. From here, gently cross your right shin over top of the left thigh. Interlace your fingers either behind the left thigh or in front of the left shin. Gently press the right knee forward out away from you. Keep this action of the legs, which is gently rock side to side without losing it. Good. Keep the legs crossed, but lower the left foot back down to the floor. Push into the left foot to lift the hips up and over to the right some, and then let your legs pivot and fall to the left, so that maybe the sole of the right foot comes down to the mat or to the ground. Maybe you grab a hold of the right foot with the left hand and gently still press the right thigh and knee forwards in front of you. Maybe you reach your right arm up overhead, getting a little more length through the side of the body. In our twisted supine pigeon. Deep breath in and out. Good. As you inhale, bring the legs back to center. Uncross the legs, hug the knees into the chest, and let both knees fall to the right. In our traditional supine twist. Inhale to center. Cross the left shin over the right thigh. Draw the legs in towards the chest and interlace your fingers either in front of the right thigh or shin. Flex the left foot. Press the left thigh away from you even as you draw the legs towards you. Keep reaching the tail towards the mat. Maybe you gently rock side to side here, maintaining all of that other stuff. And let the eyes close perhaps. Let the face be soft. And as you're ready, take the right foot down to the floor. Press down to lift the hips up and over to the left some. And then let the legs fall to the right so that maybe the sole of the left foot comes down. Perhaps you grab a hold of the left foot or ankle with the right hand. Maybe you reach the left arm overhead. Actively press the left thigh forward still. Finding some space in the left hip, through the left side of the body, through the rib cage. Take a few breaths. As you inhale, come back to center. Unwind the legs, take the knees together, draw them into the chest, and then let them both fall to the left. Inhale to center, draw the knees in, and rock side to side, circle the knees clockwise, counterclockwise. And as you are ready, begin to release yourself down wherever it is you wish to take Shavasana today. Whether that's lying long and flat into the mat, perhaps your low back is feeling sensitive and you'd rather bend the knees and knock them together to touch, moving your feet wider apart. Perhaps you'd rather open through the hips a little bit more and bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall out. Perhaps you wish to put something behind your head, over your eyes, or over your body. Maybe you want to be seated in a meditation of sorts. Wherever is the most appropriate for you, that's where you should go. Taking any last little movements, any last fidgets. Settling into that place. Allowing the eyes to close if they haven't already. Letting go of the practice as it was. Letting go of the doing, the movement. Instead, just allowing an undoing and ease. A sense of just feeling, just being. Nowhere else to go. Nothing else to do, nothing else to be. Except right here, right now. When you're ready, begin to take your deepest breath in so far, and your longest, slowest breath out. Reach the arms overhead, stretching from your fingers to your toes. And as you're ready, drawing the knees into the chest, rolling off to whichever side feels most inviting for you. As you come onto your side, allow your top hand to rest at your heart. And just take a moment to thank yourself. To end your physical practice with a place of gratitude towards yourself. For taking time out of this day for you and your self-care, for your body, your breath, and your mind. And knowing that no matter what happened or didn't happen for you in the course of this class, that alone is enough. With that same hand, press yourself up to seated. Bringing the hands together at the heart in Anjali Mudra as you do. And I just wanted to extend my own gratitude towards you, whoever you are, wherever you are, for taking time to share your yoga practice with me. And I hope that if you have any benefits from this practice, that you may carry them with you for however long you may need them. And until we see each other on our mats again, namaste.